What is up, everybody? You're very welcome to another match day here on Anfield Agenda. The Reds travel to St James's Park to take on, I think it's fair to say, revitalised Newcastle in another, and I say this every single week, another must-win Premier League game. The team news is in. It's on the screen there now, as you can see. I will go through it. I'll go through the benches as well. The big breaking news today: no Trent Alexander-Arnold in the starting lineup. No Mohamed Salah in the starting lineup. No Sadio Mane. I was going to say there is Sadio Mane, Craig, relax. No Fabinho in the starting lineup. Plenty of changes from the gaffer. How are we all? I mean, these are the kickoffs that always make me nervous. So I already see people asking me in the chat, how am I feeling? Look, needs must for the gaffer, and he's made the changes that he thinks will get the job done. And it's our job to get behind them, to get behind the lads, and to back that they'll find a way. They'll find a way to get over the line. That's what it's all about today. Look, let me start by running through the 11 that's on the screen there now. Then we'll drop down to the bench, have a little chat about that. But before I do, ladies and gentlemen, before we get underway, just a reminder, as you can see on the screen today, we are brought to you once again with thanks to our friends at Surfshark, an app or browser extension which allows you to browse the internet entirely anonymously and unlock the world's largest Netflix libraries like the USA and Japan, or, if you're like me, maybe unlock that Canadian DAZN if you want to watch the footy from, let's say, Canada while you're really in the UK, or whatever you decide. Surfshark have got you covered. It keeps you entirely anonymous and secure from hackers as well, particularly if you're out and about on public Wi-Fi. Surfshark will secure your data with industry-leading measures, using uncrackable encryption, the most secure VPN protocols. Really easy to install. I've installed it, which means you can definitely install it. One subscription will run across all your devices. Today and every other day with Anfield Agenda, you can get 83% off and 3 months additional free using the link in the discount link in the description below. Excuse me, it's still early. I'm waking up. Surfshark, we love you. Thank you for all your support. And you guys as well. 83% off with the link in the description or the code Anfield Agenda, all one word, at checkout. Right, let's start off with the team news. As you can see, it's Alisson in goal. I was about to say Trent at right back because, you know, that's muscle memory. Muscle, he says, I know, relax. It's memory. So it's Gomez at right back today, my friends. Robbo at left back. He has gone for Joel Matip alongside Virgil van Dijk. In midfield then, shout out to Paddy Murphy here, who won't be happy about this. It's Jordan Henderson, James Milner and Naby Keita. And up top, and look, I don't know what way this front three is going to line up, who's where yet. We'll figure it out. We'll move it around on the screen. But it is Sadio Mane, it is Diogo Jota, and it is Luis Diaz. Where they play, who's through the middle, who's left, who's right, we'll figure it out together, I promise you. On the bench today for the Reds, plenty of options for the gaffer if he does want to make a change. And it looks like this could be a type of game where maybe he feels he can win it off the bench. Fabinho, Ibrahim Konate, Thiago Alcantara, Mohamed Salah, Curtis Jones, Costas Tsimikas, Creevin Kelleher, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Harvey Elliott. So the only ones really missing there are Bobby Firmino, who we know was struggling with a foot injury, and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. No place in the matchday squad today for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain or Takumi Minamino. So again, you know, maybe that's an indication of what's going to happen in the summer. I don't know. But that's where we are at this moment in time, my friends, with just about half an hour to go till kick-off at St James's Park. Right, rotation is needed the last month. We need to call in our players in this final month. It's our biggest month. Come on, the Reds. Thank you, Nidge. Member now for 5 months, buddy. Thank you so much for your continued support. If you would like to become a member of Anfield Agenda FC, like Nidge, don't forget, all you have to do is click the blue join button. If you don't see that, there is a link again in the description below. It is $4.99 a month, but sure, you knew that by now. Right, my friends, what we got? Josh, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Said, afternoon, Craig. Hope you're well. Afternoon? You know it's not my afternoon, mate. I'm only out of bed. It's really, really still morning for me. But I am 1 cup of coffee into the day, so that's good. It's going to be a difficult game today, but the Reds will get the job done. Let's get this win and put the pressure on. 100% agree with you, Josh. So I will be over on Twitch tonight, this evening at 5 o'clock. I'll be covering the Manchester City game. If anybody wants to come over and join me for that later on. We're staying on YouTube for this one today. Another easy win for Liverpool, unfortunately. I don't know about that, Hulk, man. I don't know about that. Global Egypt, how are you, sir? Said, hey, Craig, whatever happened to your beautiful throne chair from last year made you look like a proper king. It's still here. Look, trust me, man, that chair's never going anywhere. That is, you know, one of my favourite things I've ever owned. I still look at it and smile that I actually have it. It's just across the living room for me, mate. It's just that when you're sitting in those chairs for a long time, you can get a little bit too comfortable and you lean back and then I come out of camera shot. So the missus bought me this lovely computer chair for my birthday, and yeah, I love it, and I've just gotten used to using it, and it can swivel and I can sit at a proper height and I can just basically be in shot better. So yeah, that's basically that. Yeah, it's still there. Don't worry. It's never going anywhere. I love it. Liz, happy match day to you as well, all the way over in Florida. I hope all the appointments you had yesterday went well, Liz. Thank you so much again for your continued support. Liverpool Real said the atmosphere will be good. I mean, I'm glad so many of you guys are awake this early. Well played. Although I say awake, I know for some of our Australian supporting Reds, you're probably having a nice few pints right now, enjoying it, and why not? Shout out as well to all our friends across the pond, USA, Canada. I know a lot of you guys tune in and watch early doors as well. And when I say early doors, we're talking either it's 7 a.m. now, if you're in Boston, Florida, around there, or we could go all the way across the other side to the East Coast, or West Coast, excuse me, and it could be, 5 a.m. now? Madness, fair play. Fair play to you all, I love it. Is Origi in the squad? No, not today. He isn't in the matchday squad. Again, just to run through the bench, it's Fabinho, Canade, Thiago, Mo Salah, Curtis Jones, Costa Tsimikas, Caoimhin Kelleher, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Harvey Elliott. For Newcastle, it's Dubravka in goal, then it's Kraft, Schär, Dan Burn and Matt Target, Bruno Guimaraes in midfield, John Joe Shelby and Joe Willock. Then it's Miguel Almiron, Joe Linton and Alan San-Maximin. That's the 11 that Eddie Howe has gone with. Right. Let's get going. What's the chat got to say? Love your work. Thank you, Heath Lancaster. I mean, read some of the comments last night, by the way. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Some lovely comments on last night's videos and stuff. Apart from the one lad who did say I was consistently shit, and it was more worried that 3 people liked it. I'm consistently fucking amazing, and you know it's there. Don't even start. 5:15 here in Calgary. Top notch. I love it. 5:15. Like, that's lunacy. Lunacy, sir, but I love it. Well played. Can't lie, I don't like this lineup at all, said Ben. Look, Ben, I think if any of us was to say to you, this is our dream lineup, mate, I think we'd be telling you it's Porky's. But needs must and all that, my man, needs must. And it does feel like a game where maybe Kloppo wants to win it from the bench. Well, look, I'm sure he'd rather win it early doors, but he might be looking to win it from the bench. So we might be bringing Mo on. You may see maybe even Trent brought on late if it's not going our way to try and find some creativity or break them down. But look, I can't lie either. It wouldn't be a team that I would have expected to see today, or would have picked for today's game. But Klopp knows who's fresh. Klopp has the statistics from the sports science department. And look, all we got to do is trust the gaffer again. It was a really short turnaround, as we know, from playing Wednesday to playing Saturday morning, basically. So playing, well, at least we were home. That's the good thing. At least we didn't have to travel from Spain back or anything like that for the game. But this is where we are. This is what happens when you're at the business end of the season and you're fighting for every trophy. You're playing very quickly and the turnarounds are short. 6:06 a.m. in Jamaica. Just when I thought I couldn't get any more jealous. My man says he's in Jamaica, and now I'm extremely jealous. I'm here in Ireland, although it's not too bad today. Not too cold at all. Sing us a song. God, I can't do that yet, mate. You know, I'm only easing myself into the day bit by bit. Everyone that complained about not having a squad last season should stay quiet when we use it. Yeah, look, exactly. We do have to use the squad. These players are paid a wage and train hard for opportunities, and what you would like to think is that those who haven't been playing as much as they would have liked, maybe Joe Gomez, James Milner, potentially Naby Keita, definitely Diogo Jota, who hasn't really been in the starting 11 too often lately, that maybe they'll want to, say to the gaffer, I'm here, I'm ready, you can trust me, put me in, and he has, so let's wait and see. Going live for Katie Taylor later? No. I'm watching it, but as I've said before, mate, boxing's my thing for me. I'm a greedy SOB. That's the one thing that I don't share. You know, by that I mean I just sit there like a slob, eating crisps and watching it, mate. How do you think Diaz will do on the right side? I don't know where he's playing. So, Rahul, I wouldn't trust our graphic until the game starts. Now, the beauty of it is that Connor can swap them around now. He's got a remote setup where he can change the 11 and stuff. So, once we see where the front three are actually lining out, because truthfully, I don't know at this moment in time, we will change it as and when we need to. I'm so glad Craig is a red. Oh, thank you, man. I'm so glad I'm a red as well. I'm so glad that Craigie is a red. I'm so glad his missus gave him. Anyway, how are we getting on today, folks? Are we all right? We good to go? Coutinho gone very quiet at Villa. Yes. You know, there's a new manager bounce, but there's kind of a new signing bounce as well. Sometimes when players come in and really, look, we just need to worry about Newcastle today. Him and Villa, that's another day's headache. What else have we got? Why is Milner starting? I don't know, Momo. I don't know. I'm not in Kloppo's head, mate. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but he's starting, so let's get on board with it. Don't make Jimmy speak Spanish to you now, because remember, he speaks Spanish to his kids at home. I asked my 3-year-old who will win, and he said ice cream. So take that as, I mean, look, he's winning if he's getting ice cream, Killian. Do you know what I mean? He's winning. We're all winning if you're getting ice cream. You're winning, man. Breakfast in bed. Breakfast? I had a cup of coffee. That's about the extent of my breakfast. Now I'm onto the water again. Milner hat-trick incoming, said Liam Belson. Love it, Limo. What formation are Newcastle playing? One sec. I think it's a 4-3-3. I think, but again, let's wait and see. Can he say I should have retired last season in Spanish? He could, Mick, yes. He could, but he'd be saying it at a speed that I couldn't keep up with because he's too fit for me, Mick. So even if he was jogging along, I couldn't hear him because I wouldn't be able to keep up with him because James frickin' Milner is just a man machine. Ella, how are you, my friend? Ella in the chat, always lovely to see you. Liverpool game at the pool, you can't beat it. Well done. Enjoy. Nice, chill. I know you're away on holidays, Ella. I hope you're having a cracking time. And am I jealous? You bet your ass I am. You bet your ass I am. Jamie Rennie, always a pleasure to see you in the chat, my friend. You seem good and perky for this time of the day. Strong coffee. It's just, look, mate, I'm plastering on a smile, trying to get through the couple of hours. And yeah. And I have a routine that I get ready for like even when I'm down like I am now and not in a good place, I have a routine that I go through to make sure that when the camera comes on, I plaster on a smile and we get through this shit together. So yeah, but it is early, Jamie, you're right, it's very early. Resting Salah is a good idea. He needs some rest from a lot of games, said Momo1. 3-1. Rod's in the chat. Rod, we love it. How are we, sir? Love to you over there in, if my memory is correct, Denmark, Australia, Rod, if my memory is correct. Hope you and the family are well. What about Trent and Salah? Our playmaking ability is in danger. Yes, it is, but, you know, for all we know, and I don't know this, but, you know, for all we know, Klopp could have gotten a little warning from the sports science department that the amount of minutes these lads have played could have put them in a danger zone for potentially becoming more likely to pick up an injury. I don't know. But he knows what he's doing. And needs must sometimes, unfortunately. Anyone know what Diaz's injury record was like at Porto? Hannah, I won't lie to you, my friend. As you know, I like to tell you the truth. I haven't got a clue. Have not got a clue what his injury record was at Porto. Who's on the bench? No problem, 1 second. So for Liverpool, Fabinho, Ibrahima Konate, Thiago Alcantara, Curtis Jones, Mohamed Salah, Costas Tsimikas, Quevian Kelleher, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Harvey Elliott. So plenty of options there from the gaffer. Plenty of ammunition, should we say, to come off the bench. For Newcastle, Dummett, Lascelles, Ritchie, Manquillo, Wood, Murphy, Darlow, Gale and Longstaff. That's the Newcastle bench. What have we got here from Glenn Boylan? Said, get the win today, Reds. Have a feeling Leeds will do something later on City. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping for really, Glenn, if I'm being honest, not to do that watch-along later and have Manchester City 2-0 up after 10 minutes. That's my disaster scenario. Elliott and Jones should have a chance, said Alan Malik. They could do. Again, I'm just happy to see Harvey Elliott in the matchday squad. That makes me feel very good. Oh, if Leeds win, the nips are coming out probably. I won't lie. If Leeds win, you know, it could get dirty up in this bitch. Score prediction 2-1. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my 2-1. Probably even more so after seeing the starting 11. So yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 win for the Reds, but I don't think it'll be... Oh, excuse me, hiccups. Don't think it'll be easy. Is Taki on the bench? No, he is not, Hannah. Again, Fabinho, Canade, Thiago, Salah, Curtis Jones, Costas, Quiveen, Trent and Harvey Elliott. That's the bench. It was my birthday yesterday. Harley, happy birthday to you, my friend. I hope you had a cracker. Alan said he bet 2-0 to Liverpool. Nice. I think we will concede. That's why I've gone 2-1. I think we might concede one as well. But look, we've won a great run of keeping clean sheets, haven't we, in fairness? Eddie Howe's going to attack us. Good. I hope he does, and I mean that sincerely. One of the things that I do like about playing Eddie Howe teams, he says like I'm ever down the pitch, but you get me, is they usually do come and play, and that usually works for us. I mean, I'd much rather have a team to come and have a go at us than a team that sits back and we have to try and break them down. So yeah, good. Hopefully the game is an open stretched game. Mr. Craig, is it cold in your country now? Not particularly, no. From Irish standards, it's quite mild. It's fierce mild. Oh, it's fierce mild, sure. Who's on the match reaction? I think it's both lads. I think it's Chris and Paddy, Hannah. I'm fairly... Although, look, yesterday I thought Paddy was on the show until I remembered he'd sent me a voice note during the week to say he wouldn't be around Friday, so I wouldn't really take anything I say as gospel, but as far as I'm aware, Hannah, it's Paddy and Chris. Surprised he didn't start Origi. I'm not particularly. Like, Jota needs a start, to be fair. Origi is ill, according to somebody in the chat there, so there we go. Why rest Salah? Well, because he needs a rest. I don't want to state the obvious, but man's played a lot of football. And the gaffer obviously thinks with, the games coming up that this is his opportunity to maybe give him another little rest, and let's wait and see what happens. Yes, Bobby has a foot injury, Shane. And Origi's Moby, so yeah, that's why he's not in the matchday squad. No, Taki isn't on the bench, Hannah. Again, I've read out the bench 3 times now, and again, no Taki, no Firmino, no Chamberlain on the bench, Hannah. I hope your son's feeling loads better. He is, thank you, D-Mac. He's not like his daddy. He's a trooper. If I get sick, that's it. You know what I mean? Man's down, pimp out. If I get sick, I'm useless. Such a big baby, and I mean a real big baby. As I'm sure you can well imagine. I mean, I'm sure you're all sitting at home and yeah, I'd imagine you are a big baby when you're sick, but I am. I like to be nursed. I like to be cuddled when I'm sick. Fishing and listening to the stream. Just need a win now for a great lunchtime, said Brad. Nice. Never really into fishing now myself, Brad. On Twitter a little bit, throw out a bit of bait every now and again when I used to be on there, but in real life, nah, not. I don't get the appeal of fishing, my man. I just don't get it. But thank you for the super chat, Brad, and I hope you catch yourself a nice lunch. Got my mum to subscribe to the channel. Look at this, my man Eddie Ward doing bits there. We love it. Well done, Eddie. And well done to Mam as well for subscribing. Well done. Look, folks, we are really closing in on 137. In fact, I think we'll get there on this stream. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. Drop a like on the video as well. Just a reminder, as you can see on the screen, we are being brought to you today with thanks to our friends at Surfshark. You can get 83% off, 3 months additional free with the best VPN provider out there with uncrackable encryption, the most secure VPN protocols. Link in the description below, or use the code Anfield Agenda at checkout. Right, Milner goal incoming, said Inglesy 001. Look, you know me, buddy, I don't care who scores as long as somebody puts the ball in the net. Fishing is stupid. They sit there all day hoping to get the back and then sling them back. Eat them at least, said Mick. Look, some people find it relaxing. I get that part of it, Mick. I can get the relaxing part of it all right, because I could do with something to relax me, to be honest, but it wouldn't be fishing, mate. It wouldn't be fishing. If we get a pen, who takes it? Milner. 100% Milner with that lineup. Yeah, definitely Jimmy Milner. Alan Malik said Eid Mubarak for everybody from Indonesia. How are we, mate? And yes, Eid Mubarak to everybody out there. I hope you're all good. Right, is Connor fucking about with the... There we go. So Connor's after moving my 11 around, so it looks like he's after getting a nod that Diaz will be on the left, Jota to the centre, and maybe Sadio Mane on the right-hand side, which of course is where he played most of the time before Mohamed Salah came in and made that right side his own. Jurgen Boss is in Trinidad. How are we, sir? Lovely to see you win. Fishing gets me away from the kids and missus. Yeah, I mean, just checking she's not hiding anywhere. I know, mate. I get you. What do you think I do this? You know what I mean? It's a little, you know, building a future, love. Building a future. It's definitely nothing to do with the fucking peace and quiet. It's building a future. The Klopp contract effect will see us through today. I mean, look, Jamie, we're all walking on sunshine, aren't we, over that? Klopp 2026. I'm so glad, like, when you see the reasoning behind why he wanted to get it done and get it done quickly as well, you just understand why he's the gaffer, why he's the man. So happy about Klopp's contract. Down under cop boy, I am tickety boo, my friend, tickety boo. I hope life is treating you well. I think if I'm right, Frank, you're in Australia as well. I think if I'm right, it's evening time for you guys, isn't it? So a couple of shandies, maybe a couple of sherbets. Too many games ahead. D-Mac, wash out your mouth, sir. Wash out your mouth. Never too many games. But I get where you're coming from, dude. I get where you're coming from. Is there any chance Klopp will stay further in 2026? Oh, stop. We're nipping that in the bud right there, my friend. Yeah, no more Klopp. No more about will he stay past. We're talking 4 more years, buddy. 4 more years. If I'm on this planet in 4 more years, I'm going to be happy. Let alone Klopp still be Liverpool manager. Do you think City will drop points today? I don't know, Philip, but it's one of the games that I penciled in my mind for being a tricky one. You know, this game for Leeds or against Leeds today, the game against West Ham and the game against Wolves are the 3 that kind of has I have my eye on. I won't lie. Katie Taylor tonight, Craig, absolutely. Liam Smith as well on the undercard. So, well, as the co-main attraction, I believe they call it these days. But yes, I think Katie Taylor's ring walk is about 3 a.m. tonight, but I will definitely be watching that. What a fight. Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano. What do we got? I got a weird feeling City draw today, said DJ. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't think any of us had much hope of City's last 2 games. I mean, Watford were... I've never beaten Manchester City, I think, in 15 attempts, 16 attempts, something like that. So, yeah, maybe today. Nervy game ahead. Hopefully it isn't, Pat, my man. Hopefully it's not a nervy game. Hopefully the lads are at it. I mean, these 2 teams are the 2 form teams in the Premier League. If my memory is correct, I've been speaking about this all week. I believe that in the turn of the year, so when the year broke in January, Liverpool top of the pile, but I think Newcastle are second in the form table. Diaz will be a major threat. He always is, isn't he? Yeah, who's the referee? That's a good question, Dylan. Who is the referee today? I haven't had a chance to look at that yet. Good news though, John Moss and Martin Atkinson retiring at the end of the season. That still gives me a little smile. 7:21 p.m. here, said ADVC. Hopefully City drop points later. Yes, fingers crossed. I mean, that would be my day off tomorrow, so if City did drop points, I'd have a nice little celebration this evening, I think. Knowing that I don't have to get out of bed at all tomorrow if needs be. What's the Newcastle lineup like? One sec. I'll grab it up for you. So Dubravka in goal. Then it's Kraft, Schär, Byrne and Target making up the back 4. In midfield, Bruno Guimaraes, John Joe Shelby and Joe Willock. Up top, Miguel Almiron, Joelinton and Alan Saint-Maximin. That's the Newcastle lineup. And again, don't forget, do drop a like on the video for me, folks. We have 960 people in the chat. We're only at 100 and something likes. So if everyone takes 1 sec, hits that like button, that'll help us get pushed out into the YouTube algorithm. Maybe. I don't know if it does or not, but I like saying it. Andre Mariner is the referee. Thank you for those in the chat. Ball McPrebin, Jelly6 and anybody else who put in about the referee. Thank you very much. How are you, Craig? It doesn't matter how I am, Alex. That's not important right now. I'm trying to listen to the feedback of the chat as well and not talk about myself. So yeah, it doesn't matter, but we're here for the game. Good luck, Red, said Mohammed Abdullah Bayobaid. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I'm sure I haven't, but I hope I have. Right, Newcastle fans, they're in their numbers, and you bet the atmosphere is going to be great because the Geordies know how to get behind their team, much like the Scousers do. So, yeah, it's going to be a great atmosphere inside the ground. It's absolutely jam-packed. The sun is shining at St. James's Park. And we are 6 minutes away from kick-off in another must-win Premier League game. Again, for the last time, my friends, before we get underway, we are being brought to you today with thanks to our friends at Surfshark, the best VPN provider in the market using uncrackable encryption, the most secure VPN protocols. You can get yourself 83% off, not 23, not 43, 83% off and 3 months additional free using the Anfield Agenda link in the description below, or just use the word Anfield Agenda, all one word, at checkout, and you can get that discount. Craig, would Salah and Mane renew after at least winning a treble? Look, I can't say for definite what they'll do. I can't. I can tell you what I believe they'll do, which is sign. I look at it this way. Where else would they go? Where else right now in world football would the vibes be as good as it is at Liverpool? Jurgen Klopp confirmed for the next 4 years. A squad that is beating all before it, maybe except City, but, you know, going head to head with them. I would argue there's just no better place in world football right now than at Liverpool. So why go anywhere? You're idolised here. You get a decent wage. You've got a great set of teammates, an amazing set of fans, the best manager in the world. Why would you want to go anywhere else? Jen, thank you so much, Jen. You're always so lovely. You're so special and we adore you. Fact. Man, I can't, but thank you, Jen. Yeah, that's really nice. Mane and Salah will sign, said A. I think they will. I wonder, and I said this at the time and I wonder still now, did the Klopp situation, was that maybe something that Salah was hoping would be resolved before he resolved his? I don't know, but I'd say it certainly won't do any harm for Salah and Mane knowing that Kloppo's committed his next 4 years. Hi Craig and everybody. Falafel, how are you, dude? Oh, Falafel, my man, it feels like a minute since we spoke. I hope you're well. Said hi Craig and everybody, really nervous about today. Hate the starting lineup. Yeah, look, none of us would, I think, say this is our absolutely preferred best starting lineup, but sometimes it's needs must. What have we got? Mark said TikTok has hit 78.6 thousand followers. Love it. Closing in on 80,000. If you haven't given us a follow on TikTok, please do. As Mark said, they were just closing in on 80k. Can you say hi, Izzy? Absolutely. Izzy, how are we? Welcome. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. Lewis talks, nice to see you, mate. ZOA's, this lineup is risky, but the bench, my man. You know, whatever you think about the starting lineup, and I get you, I feel you, it's not ideal. Needs must and all that, but the bench is strong. We've got options on the bench today. Fabinho, Canade, Thiago, Mo, Curtis, Costas, Quivine, Trent and Harvey. So options on the bench. Right, we are about to get underway. Sorry, I need to get my stream deck sorted out and make sure that this gentleman's there. Yes, he's good to go. Clock, good to go. Boom, we're all set up. TikTok, yes. Look at that TikTok pop up. Give us a little follow. Now, those numbers are old. We laugh at those numbers now, but just a reminder that you can give Anfield Agenda a follow on the old tickety talk. Now I need to find where the button was to get rid of it again. There you go. Right. One more time, the Liverpool starting 11. Alisson in goal, Joe Gomez at right back, Andy Robertson at left back, Virgil van Dijk and Joe Matip are the centre back pairing today. Then it's James Milner, Jordan Henderson and Naby Keita in midfield, with Luis Diaz, Diogo Jota and Sadio Mane up top. Glad to see Joe get a game, said Liam. Yeah, look, he didn't let us down. The last time he started at right back, he had a really good game. So fingers crossed he can have an equally good game today. I've got a feeling we're going to have a belter from Diaz today. I don't know why. I just have a little feeling that Diaz is going to step up. Ryan said, Craig, this community is massive and we could fill Anfield twice on YouTube subs alone. Yeah, sometimes when I think about that, it gets a little bit scary. But then I remember WFM and then it all feels better. Only 3 subs allowed in this one, yes. Don't look too strong. We'll be alright, man. We'll be alright. We'll be good. I mean, look, If you remove Milner from midfield and put in Thiago, we'd all be quite happy here, I think. And maybe threw Trent in at right back. So we're talking maybe 2 changes that we're nitpicking about. And obviously no Salah. I give you that. But as I said before, we've got a great collection of forwards. So, I don't feel like our front line is weak. Not at all. Luis Diaz, Diogo Jota and Sadio Mane, that's pretty strong. It will be 5 subs from next season, Mark. Yes. Right, they're just changing around sides right now. And then we will be getting underway in another must-win. They're all feckin' must-win games at this point. Last shout, do hit that subscribe button, folks. Drop a like on the video. I think we'll hit 137,000 subs on this one, which is, again, another lovely milestone to move along past. Love you too, Ross. Thank you, mate. Love all you guys, as you know. Morning, Lord Craig. Good. I'm glad somebody's calling it what it is, mate. Morning. This isn't afternoon. I don't subscribe to this 12:30 being afternoon nonsense. It's definitely morning. Well played. Even if you're in America, we're together. It's real morning over there, but I think I'm set on American body clock, to be honest with you, probably. Right, let's get ready to go anyway. Andre Mariner again, the referee today. Let's sit back, relax. Well, I say relax. Not really easy to relax these days, is it? When everything's on the line every week, but we'll give it our best shot. Is Bellingham on the bench? No, Bellingham would never be on the bench, mate. Surely, that would be a sin. Right, we're underway. We are underway, my friends. Newcastle do the decent thing and launch the ball out left-hand side. Here we go. We're off. Here, come on, boys. Oh. Newcastle have won it back up the field left side. So Maximan inside. Again, they're starting at 100 miles an hour, as you would expect. Oh, bit of a ping pong. So Maximan, ball in. Oh, God. Just about cleared that one away. Shelvey now. Newcastle knocks the ball up in the air. It's been a frenetic start here. Right, boys. Come on. We're not going to get a chance to settle into this one. We've got to be at it from the first minute. Matip now goes back to Alisson as we look to calm things down a little bit. The clock started, my man. Clock started. It's there above the scoreboard. Perfectly in sync with the game. In fact, I'm 1 second ahead of BT. I'm faster than BT. Matip carrying the ball out now. Cross to Van Dijk. Back to Joel Matip. Newcastle look to press. Gomez now puts the ball straight out of play instead of being able to pick out his teammate. Again, the pressure from Newcastle unsettling some of these guys a little bit early on. But we'll grow into it. We just need to match Newcastle's early intensity here. Newcastle throw it down the left-hand side. Gomez does well, steps in to win it back. Now the ball's with Alisson. Lovely ball that, and then Sadio slips. Played a nice ball into the right area, but Sadio slipped and then it went straight to a Newcastle player. But thankfully, the ball is now back in Alisson Becker's hands. Gomez. We haven't gotten over half yet, to be honest. Newcastle have done a great job in the first 2 minutes here of penning us back in. But we've got to figure out this puzzle. Van Dijk, again the pressure comes on from Almiron this time. Van Dijk's forced to go into the right channel. And Diaz has gone across to that right hand side now. So, it looks like Crosby got the formation wrong. Diaz seems to be on the right. Mane on the left. Which is, he's given chase now and he can't keep that in. The ball goes behind for a goal kick. So, it looks like it's Mane the left, Jota centre and Diaz on the right. Someone said, is anybody else's game lagging? Not for me on BT anyway. It's all good at the minute. Right, Dubravka to take the goal kick. Joelinton out-muscles one of our boys, but thankfully Gomez does well, wins the ball back, gives it to Alisson. Alisson chips the ball out left-hand side looking for Jimmy Milner. And that goes out. It'll be a Newcastle throw-in, boys. Come on, wakey, wakey. Yes, Jimmy. Good man. Great tracking back. Well done, James Milner. Now, Diogo Jota tries to bring it out. He bumps into a Newcastle player and carries on. What a man. Then he cuts it inside, gets fouled, wins the free kick. Well done, Jota. Good lad. Good start. I love that. Bumps into the Newcastle player. He falls down, but Jota keeps going because he's hard as nails. And then he gets fouled. Now look at Crosby fixing it up there. The old switcheroo. Good man, Crosby. Right, Milner over this free kick. Robbo as well. Left hand side. Van Dijk and Matip are coming up from the back. Newcastle holding a defensive line about a yard ahead of their 18-yard box. Right, come on, boys. Good delivery. Good delivery. Billy Rocket, how are you, sir? Nice to see you. Ball in. It's flicked up in the air. Who's gone for the second ball? It's dropped. Jota tried to bring it down, get a shot away. He was off balance. Goes behind for a Newcastle goal kick. Ugh. Not a great delivery from Robbo. Doesn't beat the first Newcastle man, but he only heads it into his own area. And then it drops to Diogo Jota. And as I said, he was off balance. Couldn't quite get a strike away properly. And it's a goal kick to Newcastle. Shelby now, centre of the park. He locks it into the left channel looking for Alan Saint-Maximin. Willock now, but Gomez comes across to him. He gives it straight to Joelinton. Well done, boys. Well done. Oh, Newcastle, good chance here with Joelinton to the left side. Look at that defending by my man Virgil van Dijk. What a man. Offside flag was up, but it doesn't matter. Van Dijk stepped in, used his physicality and just shepherded the ball back to Alisson either way. God, I love that man. What a lovely chat, Billy. They're the best, Billy. They are the best, my friend. It's an amazing community of really lovely people here. Thankfully, we're very lucky, and you're very welcome into the community, my man. Right, Robbo back across to Van Dijk. Van Dijk across to Joel. Gomez now. Actually, we should bring back Gomez, shouldn't we? Let's go with Gomez. Right, we swapped it out left-hand side. Jota's now dropped into the left. Mane popped into the centre. So the forwards seem to be moving. It's unlucky. Robbo tried to free the ball behind the back of the Newcastle centre-back. He just slightly overhit it, giving Sadio a little bit too much to do when it goes through to Dubravka. Out left side. Go on. Win that in the air, Joe. Took a pill in Ibiza. The show of Vici, I was cool. Right, what have we got? God, Matip taking some chances there, and then Alisson just boots it away. Score prediction. 2-1 was my score prediction. Go on, Diaz, go on. That's a foul, referee. He's playing an advantage, so alright, I'll allow it. Jota, ball's back now. Strike, deflection. Ooh, little tiddler there from Naby. That's a corner, ref. Come on. Fuck off. Don't be doing this. Don't tell me the ref and the linesman both didn't see that deflection. Oh. First kind of half chance here, and I don't think Naby should have shot, in all honesty. It ricochets back to him. Look, we've two men over on the left side. If he just gets his head up. That 100% should have been a corner, by the way. And if they missed that, God bless them. They shouldn't be fucking refereeing. How did they miss that? How did they miss that? Gobshites. Gobshites. Linesman and a referee, they both missed it. Don't even get me started on Premier League referees, folks. Naby to Milner. Milner, nice switch across right hand side to Gomez. Diaz now. He gets tackled, ball goes out. It'll be a Liverpool throw in right hand side. Matt Target did well there. Andre Mariner is the referee, Lewis. Andre Mariner. Corner. Come on, boys. Come on. Here we go. Dan Burn heads it behind for a corner. Is that Dan Burn or Shar? I don't know which one he is. I think that's Dan Burn, is it? Yeah, let's go with Dan Burn. Right, here we go. I get really excited now every time Liverpool get a corner. That little flurry of goals from Canada against Benfica and Manchester City has got me all excited about set pieces these days. Right, come on, boys. Good delivery. Willock marking Diaz. Ball in. Oh, Van Dijk hits a volley and he just can't get over the top of it and the ball flies over Dubravka's crossbar. But there was a bit of a melee in the centre. Eventually Van Dijk breaks free and just can't... it's a very difficult volley, but he can't get over the top of it. Camera pans to Kieran Trippier, who's up in the stands, as is Callum Wilson. Joelinton brings it down left-hand side for Newcastle. He gives it to Saint-Maximin. So Maximin cuts inside, goes past a couple of players, trips himself up, but Newcastle maintain possession with Joelinton now left side. Back into Bruno Guimaraes, but he's tackled. Again, referee's missing Stonewall handball. What's the fucking linesman doing as well? 2 yards from it and he misses a handball. Is this the blind school today? The lads missing a couple of fucking sightseeing dogs out there? The sightseeing, Craig. They're not on the holidays. Do you know what I mean, though? They're not on the holidays. They're not out there sightseeing. Dog, where am I now? You're at the Eiffel Tower, mate. You're at the Eiffel Tower. I thought I was in Newcastle. No, apparently we're at the Eiffel Tower because that dickhead thinks it's sightseeing. There's a fly on my telly, folks. It's annoying the shit out of me. Jimmy just can't keep that in left-hand side. It'll be a Newcastle throw-in. Don't forget, if you are new or you're here for the first time, please do hit that subscribe button, my friends. Drop a like on the video as well. People in the chat. I don't know if Paddy's in the chat, but I'm not Paddy, certainly. With your fake Brent, this is our account. Yeah, I think I'll ban you just because you've got a fake Brent account. Yeah, let's ban you just for pretending that you're Goldbridge. Deep cross over Dubravka's crossbar. 11 minutes gone and it is Newcastle 0, Liverpool 0. Anybody want to come and kill the fly that's on my TV for me? Striker just subbed today. Top man, appreciate it. He's a centre-half. He's a number 4. Watch him defend, and we watch him score. He'll pass the ball, calm as you like. He's Virgil van Dijk. He's Virgil van Dijk. Have to keep it down a little bit because my daughter's still asleep. She'll kill me if I wake her up. Bat the fly away. Do you think I've got go-go gadget arms here, mate? To tell you, he's about 8 feet away from me. Even my arms aren't that long. I mean, I'm no Jordan Pickford, but I'm also no Inspector Gadget. Hendo. James Milner. Oh, Fly, you were getting on my last nerve. Robbo. Back to Jimmy. Hendo. Not much movement ahead of him. That fucking Fly. Lad's still just knocking around the back. There's no space here. Again, just put it straight out for a throw in. Like it's not clicking yet, but again, it's a fairly changed team, so right, Kraft with the throw in. Deep inside Newcastle's half, right hand side. Look at this. TV muted. Me and the boys have Craig commentary for the singing. We love it. Apologies for how terrible the singing is though, Andy. You know, I can only apologise to everybody's eardrums. Ooh. Andre Mariner missing high foots now. We'll add that to the collection of nonsense that we've seen from Andre Mariner so far. A corner, a handball, and now a high foot, and we're only 13 minutes, 14 minutes into the game. Cavan or Tipperary, Craig? Well, Tipperary have the old Bulmers factory, so probably tips it in my favour. New mic? Nope, same mic. Same mic I've always used. The Rode NT USB. Ball across now, left side. The Virgil van Dijk. He's a centre half, you know. Sadio. Anybody have a frog lying around that I could let loose on this fly? Just run around my sitting room now. Hendo. Milner. Come on, boys. Van Dijk. There's no movement ahead of him, though. Henderson. Does feel like an afternoon. We're going to have to be patient, doesn't it? Joel now carries the ball forward. Diaz. Lovely. Well done. Into Joe. Joe puts the ball across. Unlucky. That's well defended. That was well defended. Unlucky. Oh, there's an offside flag up anyway. Who was that against? Sadio? Let's have a look. Diaz did well. Released goal. Joe Gomez. Yep, Sadio went too early. And still, that it makes the defending even better, to be honest. Very well read. But yeah, Sadio had gone a little bit too early, so the linesman was correct to put the flag up. Is the doggy in the room? No, he's not, Jen, no. Doggy's, I heard his footsteps upstairs a minute ago, so he's wandering around the house somewhere. You probably heard his footsteps, Jen. That was probably him. Right. That was strange. Anyway, we're back on the play. Sorry. They do I follow GAA? Not particularly, no. Appreciate it. Great sport. Just haven't got the time. Oh, bit of trouble. Go on, Alisson. Go on, lad. Well done, Ali. Comes out, sweeper, keeper role. Newcastle try and get on with it quickly, but Alisson's back in his goal. Newcastle still in possession. There's a great ball in. They tried to free Alisson Maximan, but Alisson read it all the way, and now he's coming out and claiming Crawl. What a man. What a man. Henderson now. Ball out right hand side to Naby Keita. Diaz cuts inside. Again, though, we're just not really committing bodies forward. Why have we got... I don't like the fact we've two midfielders sitting so deep here. I want somebody to get up and support the attack. Throw in right hand side. Update on the fly situation. He seems to be having a nap somewhere in the room because he's not buzzing around the TV. Little 1-2 between Verge and Alisson, who's just trying to reorganise the lads a little bit as he looks for a bit of movement ahead of him. Alisson moving further and further away from his goal. He's almost halfway up the pitch now. Ball breaks into the left channel. Miguel Almiron's back there for Newcastle defending. He plays the ball off James Milner. That'll be a Newcastle throw-in down by their own corner flag. Right hand side. Oh, the fucking bastard. I knew he'd be back. Now he's, look at him, little arrogant fly, over there winding me up. This is no ordinary fly, by the way. This is the Arnold Schwarzenegger of flies. Like, this is one big ass steroid pumping fly. Diaz tries to pick out Sadio, but it's again defended by Newcastle. I'm sure he's been on the Mexican supplements this fly. I'm sure I've seen him winking at me a minute ago. Henderson. Ball into the right channel. Andre Mariner plays on, even though Newcastle players down. 1-2. Go on, go on. Go on. Goal! Naby Keita. Go on, Naby, lad. 1-0. Whoop, whoop. And Newcastle, Schär is still down. Van Dijk's gone to check on him. The Newcastle players surround Andre Mariner in protest. They feel that James Milner's tackle was obviously too meaty for their liking. Andre Mariner played on. So, right, let's have a look at this. There's nothing wrong with it. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Milner won the ball. He got there before Schär, who went into the back of Milner. Nothing wrong with that from James Milner. Great play. Then the setup between Jota and Naby is perfect, and Naby buries it. There's nothing wrong with that goal. And I understand why Newcastle would appeal, but we're looking back at the replay, nothing wrong with it. That'll do. 1-0. It was a great tackle by Milner, and if anything, Schär fouled him, because Schär was late, got there after James Milner, and went into the back of Milner's foot. So there's nothing wrong with it from Milner's perspective. Naby, lads, doing bits. We love it. 1-0. There we go. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know what they can complain about. I don't know why they need Peter Walton to tell us what our eyes are seeing. Milner got there first. The studs didn't go near him, and Schär went into the back of him. No way. You can kiss my ass. There's nothing wrong with that. Newland, what do you say, fella? The fly's over there. He's celebrating. I can see him now, giving it a big one. Naby, lad. Suxy with the super chat. Thank you, Suxy. Newland's out there. He doesn't care. He doesn't care what Fabian Schär thinks. He's just happy. Look at him. I haven't stopped dancing yet since we met on our first date. I haven't stopped loving you yet. It's alright. It's alright. Right, there we go. 20 minutes gone. Liverpool 1. Newcastle 0. And that, do you know what? You got to give Milner massive credit for that, because it was his own bravery and determination to get there. There's not, like, this injury's allowed to be arse. Look at it. Like, you can see it plain as day. Schär kicks the back of Milner's heel. And we're back on their way. Good. 1-0 to the Reds. Naby Keita with the goal. There we go. Bit of rotation, bit of Naby, bit of goalness. I can understand why Newcastle would appeal in the heat of the moment. Of course I can. Like, you see the two lads collide and you think, okay, maybe Milner was a bit late. But when you see the replay, nothing wrong with that. It was a good tackle from Jimmy Milner. And as I said, Schär just went into the back of Milner's heel, if anything. So Maximin now for Newcastle, left-hand side. Go on, boys, defend it. Go on. Yes, well in. Good press in Diogo. Yes. Well in, boys. Force Newcastle into a hopeful ball upfield, which Alisson's able to go and gather and bring back into his penalty area. These commentator idiots making out it's a foul. Well then, James, my friend, Mr. O'Mahony, you legend, sir. You are correct. They are fools, because there was nothing wrong with that whatsoever in any way, shape or form. How anyone, and I suppose these commentators must have been around enough football games at this point to know that how they think that's a foul is beyond me. Milner got the ball. Studs were even away from Schär, so I don't know what the fuck they're moaning about, but they can kiss my ass, basically. Can you describe the goal? Yes, James Milner made a crunching tackle about 25 yards out. Ball worked its way out right-hand side. It was slipped inside to Diogo Jota. Jota then slips the ball back into the path of Naby Keita, who runs onto it, brings the ball across the 6-yard box onto his left foot, and then just rifles it past the three defenders standing on the goal line. He was composed by Naby. He was very composed by him, which was impressive. He didn't just shoot on sight. He waited till it opened up a little bit. Jim Beglin said the ball was played. Jim Beglin is spot on. The ball was played, and it wasn't even studs towards Shara, as I said. The studs were facing away from Shara, so it was more wishful thinking, I believe. If it was the other way around, I promise you I'd say the same thing. That was a good challenge by Jimmy. And obviously, VAR looked at it and agreed, so... Yeah, so we're way back underway. Of course it's a goal, Barry. We're back underway the last couple of minutes, my man. Ball in the left channel. You can see that they really are trying to pepper balls in. I wonder, was the decision from Klopp to go with Gomez today one of pace, maybe? Pace or physicality to be up against Saint-Maximin? What are you saying? What are we thinking, chat? What's my honest opinion on James Milner? Probably the same as most people's. An incredible professional footballer who looks after himself and is a role model to any young players out there, but is on the downslide, because, even though he's Jimmy Milner, he's still what, 36, 37 years of age now. But look, you could that determination for the goal, that came from Milner wanting the ball more than Schär. And that's why we love him. That's why Jimmy Milner's out there. That's why Klopp trusts him. He knows he's going to give 100%. Van Dijk back to Alisson. Alisson now across to James Milner. Jimmy goes long upfield looking for Jota. Second ball drops to Sadio, who cushions it into Jota. Now to Naby. Naby goes out right hand side to Diaz. Go on, son. Diaz goes round the outside. Oh, I tell you what. If he goes to ground there, that's a stonewall penalty. This is why I fucking hate VAR and referees. That would have been a stonewall penalty to Diaz if he went to ground. And he was too honest, stayed on his feet and gets nothing for it. Watch the replay. Stonewaller if he goes to ground. Goes round the outside. There, that collision of knees. If he goes to ground there, he may get himself a penalty. But in fairness to him, he's honest, he stays up and his ball back just isn't, just can't pick out a man. What's your overall view on the first half? Newcastle started off very brightly. We were trying to match their intensity early doors. Eventually the game started to settle down a bit. Henderson and Milner in midfield have wrestled back control a little bit. We're starting to see more of the ball. Anyway, my friends, we are very close to getting to 137,000 subs. If you haven't hit that follow button, please do. I was hoping Diaz, when he went around the outside there, was going to get a shot away, but I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable now. It's, 1-0 is never an easy scoreline to have away from home. It's better to be 1-0 down, but, it's the Premier League and anything's possible. So Maximin now, and his strike is it's great. It's great for us, shit for them. Goes behind, goal kick. What's the time? Exactly as it is on the screen there, my man. 27:23, 27:24, 25, 26. If you're talking about clock time, it's 12:58. Oh, good play. Oh, fucking linesman bought that. Good play down the right-hand side. Was it Willock? No, excuse me, it was Bruno Guimaraes. Wins Newcastle free kick. Nah, to be fair, it was a foul. It was a foul. Milner was a little bit boisterous. I'm sure Newcastle will have worked on set pieces. They've got some very tall centre-backs and big players up there, so we need to be switched on here. Liverpool holding a line almost directly in line with the free kick. About 8-9 yards out. It's an awful delivery from Shelvey. Doesn't beat the first man. And we hook it away. Calmness personified there from Naby. Love it. Man on, Joel. Well done. Goes back to Allison. Allison then gets the pitching wedge out. Launches it upfield. Ball breaks to Naby. Just no support there. Lays it off for Sadio. Back to Naby. Go on, Naby, lad. Unlucky Naby. He's up for it today, Naby. Alan Saint-Maximin actually does really well there. Keeps the ball in left side for Newcastle. But the ref brings it back because he said Saint-Maximin was returning from an offside position. Free kick to Liverpool. So far in the match, Liverpool have made 160 passes to Newcastle's 45, 85% passing accuracy. Both teams are almost equally matched for passes in the final third. 20 for Liverpool, 19 for the Geordies. What's your honest opinion on Ben Davies? I don't know if I can have an honest opinion on Ben Davies, mate. Is he real? I you know what I mean? How can we as Liverpool fans really have an opinion on Ben Davies when we don't see the lad playing? Oh, someone's having toast. I can smell it. Either that or I'm having a stroke, one or the other. I'm saying it's toast. Newcastle win the ball left-hand side. They've dispossessed Diaz, who tracks back to try and help. Joelinton now goes back to Shelvey. Guimaraes now. Again, back to Dan Burn. He goes all the way back to Dubravka. Good pressing, lads. Half an hour on the clock. Newcastle 0, Liverpool 1. Craig, Diaz or Salah? Why do I have to answer that with an and or, mate? We've got both. Let's enjoy both, my friend. We're very fortunate to have Diaz, to have Mane, to have Salah, to have Jota, to have Firmino. I mean, you know, we don't need to pick. We're lucky. We have them all. We get to enjoy them all. Naby now. He's having a good game so far. He's really feeling this, Naby. You can see he's warming into it. Again, if you're one of these players, you've got your eye in that Villarreal game, you've got your eye in the busy end of the season, you want to put yourself in the manager's thinking, and I don't think Naby has done himself any harm whatsoever so far. LD456. Quite frankly, sir, you seem like an arsehole, so I'm going to remove you because I don't like the look of what you're saying to my chat, mate. So, away you go. Off you pop, sir. Our chat's a friendly place and you just seem to be trying to stir shit, so no place for you here. Don't care if you're subbed or not. Bye-bye. Corner to the Reds, right-hand side. I need to pick my nose, but I don't want to do it on camera. Who's your favourite Liverpool player? Bobby Firmino. Although, like somebody said in the chat, Diaz is quickly working his way there. Right, come on, boys. Oh my God, those away fans are high up in St. James's Park, aren't they? Oh my God, I'm getting dizzy just looking at them. Right, Robbo with the delivery. Ball in. Oh, just past Matip. It's headed back in. Dan Burn heads it away. I'll tell you what, that was just over Joel Matip's head. Keita now moves to that left side to El Capitan. Back to Naby. Sadio. Sadio spins inside. Rolls the ball across to James Milner. Jimmy has a look, nothing on, so he goes back to Joe Gomez. Gomez back out left side to Naby. Newcastle press though forces Naby to go back to Allison. Safety first. Ali goes across then to Matip. Newcastle press continues, but Matip finds Joe Gomez. Back to Matip. Newcastle have won it back in midfield. How is it that when Sadio went down, similarly a second ago, Andre Mr. Mariner dickhead, no free kick, Newcastle player falls down, free kick. Premier League referees, man. Premier League referees, you were all an absolute bag of pony. Do I think if Harvey didn't get injured, would he still have signed Diaz? Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, it's important to remember as well that Klopp has looked to utilise Harvey when we've seen him this season as a right-sided midfield player, basically, and not as the winger that we'd all suspected. Oh, here we go. Diaz on the break. We've got men up here. Head up. Roll into Sadio. Good ball, Sadio. It's a poor finish from Sadio. Straight at Dubravka. Diaz did the... I'll tell you what, that's decision-making from Diaz. I love it. Great decision-making, just a poor finish from Sadio. Ball out. Diaz counter-attacks at pace. Jota goes through the centre. Mane's breaking late. Diaz sees it, pulls it across the 18-yard box to Mane, who's strikes weak, to say the least. Could have and probably should have been 2-0 there. Well done, Luis Diaz. Great counter-attack. Well done to Mane as well, and Jota from getting up in support as well. Van Dijk. Well done, lads. Nice little triangle to get yourselves out of trouble there. Alisson. Look at that ball to Gomez. Beautiful. My keeper. Buzzbeard said, these non-Liverpool fans need to understand we all love our boys equally. There's harmony amongst our fans, team and management, and we love it. Absolutely. Different breed us, mate. We're a different breed, remember? I think if there is a squad of players that deserve trust, it's our boys. Backs against the wall, it doesn't matter. They get the job done come hell or high water. And as you said, you're right, Busbeard. We love them for it. And thank you for the super chat, my friend. Appreciate your support. Really close now. I think we're like 20 away from 137,000. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. I would imagine, yes, Adam, I would imagine my man that Milner would be on the penalty today if we got one. Gomez now. Right hand side. Good tackle on him by Matt Target. I've always liked Matt Target when he was at Villa. I think injuries held him back from breaking through for a while. But when I see Newcastle signed him, I thought they got themselves a decent player there, Matt Target. Do I like Irish football? Yes, I've started to watch more and more of it in recent years, and I suppose it helps when the team I've always kind of, I won't say supported because I feel that's unfair, but the team that I've always looked out for, Shelbourne, have got back into the Premier Division this season, which is great. Free kick to Liverpool here. I really need to pick my nose, but I can't do it. Bruno Guimaraes there, fouling Sadio Mane, so that'll be a free kick. It's in a shootable position, definitely. Robbo, Keita, Henderson standing over it. It's a good question, actually. Who hits this? I'll probably let Naby hit this. Or Van Dijk, actually. So there's a committee meeting here. Henderson, Milner, Robbo and Keita are all over it. I mean, is there an argument for letting Van Dijk hit this? He's not there, so he won't be, but looks like it's going to be one of these touch the ball, move the ball free kicks. Right, anyway. Finally, we're about to get the free kick. Looks like Henderson's the most likely. Not great. Over the bar and wide. I mean, why not let Van Dijk hit that? I mean, fucking hell, Hendo. You started that wide, mate. Jesus, that was never making its way back. Oh, it's Hendo. Hendo's gone bald. Say it quietly, say it softly, but Hendo's gone bald. Trent looking at the free kick now. About to roll around the floor. And yeah, he is laughing. I knew he would. Hendo's gone bald. Don't say it out loud, though, but he is. Look at it. He's got a ball past the back of his head. Hendo. Oh. Oh, my God, Alisson. And they've still scored. The offside flag's up. I was going to say, what a save by Alisson. The flag's up. Almiron puts the ball in the net. He makes one save. It then ricochets back. Let's have a look. Was he offside? Let's have a look. He's miles off. Yeah, he's miles off. Great spot by the linesman. Look at that from Alisson, though. He's fucking so good, isn't he? At 1-on-1s. But yeah, he's offside. Again, the defensive line does its job. Milner. Just can't keep it in. Unlucky Jimmy. Newcastle throwing on the far side. Again, that was... I know Alisson eventually got rounded, but my God, that was an unbelievable bit of one-on-one goalkeeping again from Alisson Becker. He's so good. He's so good. Honestly, any young goalkeeper, watch Alisson. Watch the way he doesn't commit. Watch the way he almost shows the forward where he wants him to go in those situations. He's so clever. You can see that he works with Taffarel and the rest of the goalkeeping staff, John Achterberg, just constantly on stuff like that. So good. Would you like to have seen Ox play today if he was available? Yeah, you could absolutely make an argument as to why Oxlade-Chamberlain could do a job in that midfield today. If Klopp was looking to rotate. Well done, lads. Alisson just about keeps it in. What have we got? Harvey Mitchell. Who's better, De Gea or Ramsdale? De Gea is a million times better than Ramsdale. I throw into the Reds here. I keep being baffled by the disrespect De Gea gets, honestly. I rate David De Gea really highly still. Not his fault he's surrounded by absolute muppets at Old Trafford. Thank you for the super chat though, Henry. Appreciate it. Yeah, Ramsdale's coming on, and look, I would say Ramsdale's better than I thought he was going to be. When I seen him at Bournemouth and Sheffield United, I wasn't impressed. Gomez. Hendo with a cross in. Jota! Oh! He takes up those positions so well. Cross in from Hendo. Jota gets on the end of it. Heads it, and Dubravka's forced into a flying save to touch it over his bar. He just picks up those positions so well, Jota, doesn't he? He's excellent in the air. I mean, I think he's very well where he was with a big centre-back in front of him to get that on target as well. And Dubravka touches it over, but well done, Diogo Jota. Robbo with the cross. Dan Burn heads it down. Milner into the box. Strike! Ooh! Little tiddler from Milner just wide. Unlucky. He hit it clean. He hit it through. Just couldn't quite keep it inside the post. That's fair wide, actually, looking at the replay. Getting a little bit excited there for nothing, Craig. Calm down, lad. Calm down. Nearly took off Jota's head as well with that volley. How did Jota leap over Burn? It just went past Burn. But yeah, Jota's timing with headers is excellent. Him and Mane, both of them have an amazing leap. Again, look at that from Diaz winning it back. He's dragged down, free kick. Well done, Diaz. Well done, lad. Joelinton giving a Billy Big Bollocks here. Sit down, mate. Sit down. You look like your head got whooped with a bottle of bleach. Sit the fuck down. Jesus, man, sit down. Over there throwing it around. Like, mate, you're surrounded by European royalty here, fella. Sit down. You're getting a yellow card now, and you're still giving it lip. Still giving it lip. Oh, there's the fly. You fucking bastard. I'm good, Torrin. I'm good. I'm good, yeah. Well, I'm not really. I'm in an awful place at the minute, but I'm good. I'm just trying to plaster on a smile. Get through the games. Ball nodded down. Mr. Dover, first name Ben, how are you? Will Jude Bellingham be a good signing? He'd be absolutely amazing, mate. He's the number one in my eyes. He's the top of the priority list. Long term for me, Bellingham. He'd be the first name I'd look to bring in. Oh, I know his name's Ben Dover. I get it. That's why I said Mr. Dover, first name Ben. He fell for it. Are you deaf? I literally said Mr. Dover, first name Ben. Do you think I haven't seen that dude comments a lot on our channel? Honestly, this lad sends in super chats regularly. He's a nice lad. So there was no falling for it. You don't think I've seen that before? He's genuinely just a decent fella. Thoughts on Fury versus White? It was a masterclass. Masterclass from Tyson Fury. Shouldn't replays here. We're almost at half time, by the way. This is absolutely flown along. Love you, Craig. Thanks for the professionalism. Said nobody ever to me, mate. And I don't want to be either. I don't want to be professional. This is why I don't ever want... This is why I've turned down some opportunities to go mainstream radio and a few other... I don't want to be professional, you know what I mean? I love doing what I do. I love being a dope. Jota tries the ball in behind. It's over hit. We're going to find out now how much injury time will be added on. I imagine a couple of minutes probably at the end of the first half. 2 minutes, yeah. 2 minutes added on. Yay, thank you to everyone that's hit the subscribe button. Absolutely legends, appreciate it. Is Katie Taylor going to win? It's their toughest fight, yeah. No doubt about it. You know, I won't disrespect Amanda Serrano. Her CV speaks for itself, as does Katie's. So, may the best lady win. And from what I believe, no matter what happens, I think we're going to see a second fight, potentially in Dublin, I hope. Fuck me, Katie deserves a homecoming. So yeah, look, it's going to be brilliant. Fair play to Jake Paul, MVP Promotions. Fair play to Eddie Hearn, The Zone, and everyone for getting this show on in Madison Square Garden. And let the two best in the women's... Sorry, just watching there. So it was a tackle. The two best women, in my opinion, to go at it. Don't mind this Clarissa Shields. Clarissa Shields, what's her name? That other lady from Newcastle. Sorry, my mind's just all over the shop at the minute. What's her name again? Oh, what's her name again? Oh, I'm gone blank now. What's her name again? Savannah Marshall. Yes, Tiernan, thank you. That's nowhere near this fight. You know what I mean? That is nowhere near this fight. It's going to be a great fight. I'll watch Savannah Marshall, Clarissa Shields, no doubt about it. Savannah Marshall is box office. I love watching her fight. She's tough as they come, but it's not as big a fight as Taylor Serrano. Talking about seven division world champion in Serrano. All the marbles for Katie Taylor. Yeah, it's the biggest fight in my eyes in women's boxing, in the history of women's boxing, for me. But I definitely will watch Clarissa Shields fight against Savannah Marshall, who is an excellent fighter in her own right. And I think she knocks out Clarissa Shields, if I'm being honest. Right, my friends, the referee puts the whistle to his lips, brings to an end the first half at St. James's Park. Thank you guys so much. Anything you want to chat about at halftime, don't go anywhere. The floor is yours right now. Let's have a chat about the first half. Again, shout out to our sponsor, Surfshark. As you can see from the image, you can get yourself 83% off and 3 months additional free using the Anfield Agenda link in the description below, or the discount code Anfield Agenda, all one word, at checkout. Get yourself the largest Netflix libraries in the world. Unlock it. Get yourselves a bit of Japan. Get yourselves a bit of America. Get yourselves a bit of Canadian The Zone if you want the footy and want to be a bit about it. These guys have got you covered. Best VPN provider in the market. Uncrackable encryption. The most secure protocols. Link in the description. Right. Newcastle were good last 5 minutes. They were, Jack, definitely forced their way into the game. They're a good team, Newcastle. As I said before the game, they're second only to us in the form table since Eddie Howe's went in there, since they were able to go into the transfer market really at the turn of the year. But look, we've managed that quite well, I think. You know, the amount of changes that we've made, I think we've managed that half quite well. And we still have the bench. And if we look to the bench, Fabinho, Ibu, Thiago, Mo, Curtis, Costas, Quiveen, Trent and Harvey. Plenty of options there for the gaffer if you wanted to make a change. We're at 500 and something likes, my friend. Now, we know we love 1,000 likes. We always get to 1,000 likes because you guys are absolutely consistent as F. Make sure you get down and hit that like button for me if you can. I missed Naby's goal and he used Craig. It was a good goal, Jake. It was a composed finish from Naby. He cut inside. So it was a 1-2 he played. Then he cuts inside onto his left foot and takes his time and sees there's 3 players on the goal line, takes his time, picks a spot and just buries it. Bangladesh is in the house. Dark Warrior, how are we, sir? Nice to see you. Hope City drops points today, as do we all. Now look, a reminder, 5 o'clock I'll be over on the Anfield Agenda Twitch channel to make sure we're watching the game between Manchester City and Leeds. So I hope you guys can join me for that at 5 o'clock. We've recently passed 10,000 followers on Twitch, which is amazing. Yeah. They need a bit of WFM and Twitch. You know what I mean? They need a bit of us on there, don't they? Thoughts on Milner? Look, without Jimmy Milner, we don't score that first goal. Without Milner putting his body on the line, making that really good tackle, and just wanting the ball more than Schär, we don't get that first goal. So, full respect to Jimmy Milner. The boys have been composed, said Rav. Yeah, I agree. Milner playing well, said D-Mac. Yeah, I've been very impressed with Naby as well today. Yeah, Naby doing himself no harm whatsoever. I think he's put in a good shift. Gladiators, how are we, sir? Thank you for the super chat. You didn't put a comment in, but I appreciate your support, dude. What's your score prediction? I went 2-1 before the game. I will happily take a 2-0 now. Look, as long as we leave with 3 points, I don't really mind what the score is. I think if I was to pick a score now, 2-0 could possibly be 3-0 with a late third. Could be 3-1. I feel like we get over the line though, which is the most important thing for me. Boxing watch-alongs? Nope. That's my thing just for me. That's my greedy side. I've always said the only thing I won't do watch-alongs of is boxing, really. Well, no, I've not always said that. I've decided that because I want to watch it myself. Any bets? No. Nothing on this at all. No bets for me for a while. My head's not in the right place to be betting, so stay away from it. Gladiators again, thank you for the super chat, my man. 3 points is all that matters, said Rav. As long as we get the win, absolutely, Jamie. Have there been any Premier League players from the Forest of Dean? Not that I'm aware of, mate. Not that I'm aware of. Not my cup of tea, the Forest of Dean, you know. I wouldn't be a regular. Why you feeling sad? Don't worry about it. Again, you guys are here to enjoy the game and have a bit of a laugh. I won't be I've been listening to your feedback. I won't be unpacking my personal demons anymore. Don't worry about that. We will concentrate on the footy. Who do you think will run LFC after Klopp? Don't know. Don't care. Sorry, man. I don't mean to be rude, but right now I want to bask in the glory of Klopp signing a new contract, and I want to let that nourish my soul. But yeah, I don't care. Any contact with Goldbridge? Nope. What have we got? You also laugh? Yeah, I do. We need a bit of a laugh. You need to laugh. You need to nourish the soul. I'd love to see Harvey today. Yes, I mean, you know me. I'd love a bit of Harvey Elliott on the pitch. Looking God, my guy. You know what? I'll take that better than looking good. Looking God is infinitely better, mate. So thank you. Hope you start to feel better. Appreciate it, my man. But I'm taking that. I know you meant to say good, but I prefer God. So we're going with God. Looking God. I am very godly. You're right. And, you know, this could be a preaching. Yeah, this could be a I like to think this is a religious experience for everybody when they tune in to watch the old Anfield Agenda show. Pep Linders would be my preferred replacement. I kind of get the feeling from the way Kloppo spoke about Linders and about the way he spoke about his contract and the staff all renewing as well. And by the way, here's a little fact that I'm not sure if you guys know about or not. Jurgen Klopp didn't take a cent in a pay rise, by the way. He didn't take any pay rise whatsoever for his new contract. Exact same terms for Jurgen Klopp as his previous contract. He just extended it by 2 years. And do you know what he did? He made sure that there was an increase for the coaches around him. That's my fucking manager. That is my manager right there. What a man. And his good lady Ula as well. Absolute queen of Anfield. But what a gesture. You know, Kloppo just felt happy, felt settled, loving life. He's getting a nice gaff built over in Germany that wouldn't have been ready in 2024 anyway. And he stuck on the same wages and got an increase for the coaches around him. What a man. What a fucking man. Now look, he's not going to be, he's not going to be short for the electricity bill, is he? But still though, he just wanted it done quickly, quietly, without fuss. And what a man. Absolutely love him. Again, if you want to read more about that, very good piece on The Athletic. I plug The Athletic so much you'd swear I had something to do with them. I don't. I really enjoy the writing on there, and they show everybody else a bit of love, by the way. Red Men love, and no love for Craigo. So even though I love The Athletic. Who's better, Klopp or Pep? Klopp. But it's what you need. You know what I mean? It's what your club needs. So Manchester City need a Pep. They need a manager who will manage high-earning, I don't want to say high ego because that's not fair on the players. Pep's a specific style of manager. Klopp's a man manager more so than obviously a great technician. And I will say, look, for us, Klopp's the best. I wouldn't swap him for anyone. And I'm sure City fans wouldn't swap Pep for anybody either. I'm a Craigistant. My wife's a Craiglick. Well, look, if you're wondering what the Craig planet is, it's Craigdonia. I think I've said this before. If you're all disciples of Craigdonia. Do I watch cricket when there's no football on? No. I did watch the women's one day final, which was excellent actually. But no, don't really watch cricket too much. Just watch a little bit of the 2020 stuff if it's on maybe. Will Bellingham come on in the second half? Probably not, mate. No. Officials are a joke in England. I can't disagree with you. Yes, my opinion of Premier League officiating. Yeah, I'm not really on board with the love-in of referees. I don't think they're great in the Premier League. Klopp doesn't get caught up in all the noise. I love that. He shuts it down. Yep, he's just a great man, isn't he? Who are we bringing on, you think? I'm intrigued to see if he feels he needs to bring on Mo or Trent. Because I would imagine the plan was to bring them on. Any news on Tchouaméni? Look, I'll be really honest, Max. I've got nothing. Zero on the Tchouaméni stuff. Now look, there's been enough top tier journalists reporting the interest in Aurélien Tchouaméni from Liverpool that there obviously is something to it, but from my side, mate, no, I've got nothing on this. Absolutely zip. I'm just sitting back waiting like everybody else. Would you keep Gomez on and try to have a go further forward up the pitch? See, it's kind of I would say a false economy. So if we bring Trent on and put him further up the pitch, it's a role that he'd probably be doing at right back anyway. So I don't think there's a need to put Trent into midfield at any point. I think you keep him at right back. Again, I want to give credit where it's due. The first time I heard this phrase was Neil Atkinson from the Anfield Rap said, if you're Klopp, you have a talk with Trent about, you could be an excellent midfielder, but why be an excellent midfielder when you are and could be the best right back in world football? And I agree. I think that's where he should stay. Sonny, thank you for the super chat, mate. Said, today's the day that City drop points. Mark my words. Craig, good to see you smiling again. Well done. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for your generosity as well and your kindness of spirit. Man of the match so far, Naby. I would agree. For me, it would be Naby as well. Screagle, how are you, mate? Got a question for you to answer honestly. I like to think I try and answer everything honestly, buddy. Will City bottle the league? because teams are playing terrible. They're playing a terrible. Teams they are playing a terrible. So let me make one thing really clear. Liverpool or Manchester City, whomever doesn't win the league, they're not bottling it. There's no bottling going on here whatsoever. You don't put up the points tally that these two teams are putting up and have the level of consistency that these two teams have and then get called a bottler. It's silly. It's silly talk from any set of fans. You know, whoever doesn't win this league title this season will probably come second with a points total that would have won it almost every other year. So I don't like the I don't like to talk about anyone bottling anything, because you know you don't put up 90 something points and get called a bottler. But will they drop points? I don't know. I hope so. We have to hope so. We gotta hope so. I don't know if it'll be today. I hope it is, but you know, when I looked at the fixtures, the hopes I had were today's game for City against Leeds that they might slip up something. And then West Ham and Wolves would be the other two that I'd be keeping an eye on. Craig, stop looking so sexy. My girlfriend's watching. Man can't. You know, I can only do what I can do. These eyes, you know, you can't hide them. Look at them. Can't hide these eyes, mate. You know what I mean? These come to bed eyes. Right, what do we got? Let's not forget Mo's in the race for assists and goals. I don't mean this to sound rude, and I really don't, because I love him, but I don't give a shit if he wins the Golden Boot. I don't care. I don't care if Mane wins it. I don't care if Jota wins it. I don't care. It's a secondary for me. If they win it, brilliant. But it's about us lifting trophies. And after that, secondary as far as I'm concerned. And look, I know Mo will be the same. 11-9, the Golden Boot. Of course he will. He's top of the charts. But as you pointed out, for me, the most impressive thing there has been his assists. His assists are ridiculous. His assists are so underrated. Has Diaz and other signings put back Kate Gordon's Liverpool career? It's a good question. But I would say that there's certainly a plan in place. The captain. You know, Klopp spoke before about making sure he doesn't block the pathway through for the promising players. And I think Kate Gordon will certainly be given a pathway through if his development continues to be, you know, what Klopp expects. What am I most concerned about we could drop points on? Honestly, today. Today was the day. If I looked at our fixtures, look, yeah, Spurs at home is going to be a difficult game, but it's a nighttime kickoff on Saturday under the lights at Anfield. I think we'll get over the line there. Today was honestly the one that had me the most nervous of our remaining fixtures. Yes, Danny. Danny, my man, knows. Danny said, bottling it's been 3-0 up in the first leg of the Champions League semi-final, only to lose 4-3 on aggregate. Now that's bottling it, Danny. Definitely. Definitely, mate. He says this praying that nothing happens to us on Tuesday night in Villarreal, but yes, you're right. Right, the teams are out. We're almost ready for the second half. Again, little reminder, we'll be brought to you today with thanks to our friends at Surfshark. As it says on the image there, you can get 83% off, 3 months additional free, using the Anfield Agenda link in the description below, or the code Anfield Agenda, all one word, at checkout. Thank you to our friends at Surfshark for their continued support of the channel. Would you take losing the league to beat City in the Champions League final? I don't know. I don't know, because on one side, yes, I take. If you said to me, you'll definitely get one of the two big ones, would I take it? I might do, but you'll always have the what if. You know what I mean? We're on the way in the second half. But if we finish the season with one of the big ones, the League Cup, and look, we don't know what happens in the FA Cup, I think that's a successful season. There will be opposition fans out there if we win 3 trophies who are trying to say we'll bottle it. I mean, they can kiss my ass, quite frankly. Mane, good play. Spreads it across to Joe. Gomez now. Got Joelinton in support. Gomez pulls the ball back. Diaz, he's just surrounded and he couldn't get the ball away. Naby then fouls Joe Willock, I think it is, and it'll be a free kick to Newcastle. Goldbridge saying it's a foul because Milner won it with his studs up. Goldbridge is talking shit. I love him, but he's talking shit. He knows damn well that's not a foul. Studs up are facing away from the player. Does he know how gravity works? Does he need me to tell him how gravity works? Because his foot was away from the player and Joelinton went to the back of Milner's heel. Now, how could Joelinton hit the back of Milner's heel if Milner's studs were aiming towards him? He couldn't, because they weren't. So, don't worry. I'm here to tell you factually what's going on. Although, the bitterness, I mean, the salty tears of United fans, it feels good in the mouth, doesn't it? It feels good rolling the words around the mouth. Come on, Diaz. Good. Well done. Our ball, yes. Our ball, yes. Well done, ref. Jersey boy said Goldbridge said he thought it wasn't a foul. If he said that, then Mr. Goldbridge is absolutely spot on. It wasn't a foul. I don't know how anybody can look at it. And I don't know what Mark does or doesn't say. And I know people try to bait both of us in these things and try and get one of us to say something about the other one. And thankfully, neither me nor Mark take any of that seriously. But it wasn't a foul. It was clear as day it wasn't a foul. That fly is back, though. That's the big factor here. Oh. Almiron, right-hand side. Cuts back in. Ball in. West Joel headed it away. Diaz. He loses out. So Maximin now. Cuts inside. Come on, boys. I'm very intrigued to see what way Kloppo looks at the bench. Brandon said Goldbridge didn't say that. That was being pointed out to me by Jersey boys. See, I don't. This is the thing. People try and bait both of us by saying he said this. He said. I don't know what he said or didn't say. All I can give you is my opinion on it. My opinion of it is it was never a foul. And I'm sure anybody with a sensible hat on, including Mr. Goldbridge, if he looks at that, will say it wasn't a foul, because it wasn't a foul. And the VAR looked at it and said it wasn't a foul. Allison. Yeah, I'm intrigued to see what way Kloppo tries to utilise the bench today. I really am. Be careful, Van Dijk. That flies right beside you. Robbo. That's lovely, lads. That is... oh my God. That's so good. Come on, lads. Get final pass right. Get it right. Diaz, right-hand side. Strike, it's blocked. That, I tell you what, that was a masterclass of playing around the press from Liverpool down that left-hand side. It started deep inside our own penalty area with Virgil van Dijk. 4 or 5 passes later, and Diaz is getting a shot away in the edge of the box. It was beautiful. Beautiful to watch. One sec. Crosby sending me messages. One sec. Milner with the corner. Oh, okay, that's blocked. Ball breaks out left side to Henderson. Back to Gomez. Gomez goes diagonally out right hand side. Milner tries to control it with his head and go into the penalty area in one movement. Doesn't quite work out. So Maximin does well to bring the ball inside. He's crowded out though, and Diaz comes away with it. Diaz, the Jota, he tries to play the ball off to Robbo, but it's intercepted. Free kick to Newcastle on the halfway line. Right, here's Goldbridge's tweet. Looking at that Milner incident, thought it wasn't a foul. On slow-mo, he wins the tackle with the studs. Therefore, it's a foul for me. You're talking out your arse. He's talking out his arse. Simple as that. I don't understand how he doesn't understand the studs are going in the opposite direction and Schär goes into the back of Milner's foot. It's fucking blatantly obvious. I don't know what to say. Don't care either way, actually. Don't care. Maguire, that's my answer. Maguire and 9-0. Nah! Hendo now, free kick. Tries to get on with it quickly. Newcastle players running away with the ball, stopping us taking it quickly. Does Andre Mariner actually do that out there? Does he just walk around like he's on a lovely Sunday afternoon with the missus out walking around somewhere? Fuck me. Cheers for the free fiver, Porcelain, mate. Cheers. Your message can kiss my ass, but cheers for the free fiver. Newcastle with Shelby centre of the park. Almiron. Good ball in behind. Sam Maximin now. That's a foul for us. Well done, Joel. I don't know what Sam Maximin's surprised about. You mean you clipped his ankles, dude? Sandra, love you too. Thank you so much for the kind words. Oh, I captain Mo as well. Oh yeah, fuck. I captain Mo as well on FPL this week. Yeah, just seen that now in the chat. Hopefully he doesn't come on then. If he comes on, the old FPL points will be unless he scores when he comes on. Thanks for reminding me about that one. Can I ask you something? David Corcoran said. Yes, you just did, mate. Consider that your question. Free kick to Newcastle here. Good shooting position, this. From our perspective, 25 yards or so out. Slightly to Alisson's right-hand side. Come on, Ali. We know Shelby can hit these. He can definitely hit them. Go on, that's it. The fly's landed on Shelby's head here. Good man, Fly. He's playing his part. Trying to put Shelby off. Good man. Say boo to him as well, Fly. Shelby. Straight into the wall. Good man. The Fly did his job. Ball stopped. Milner's down. I think he got it in the mush, did he? Who do you prefer overall, Matip or Gomez? At centre back, it's a good question because there's obviously merits to both the lads. Joe would have a bit more recovery pace. Matip, I think, to be more. I'd probably edge Matip, but again, like if we're talking about a single game, if we're talking about if one of them had to stay. It's difficult because, you know, Joe has age on his side. But right now I'd go with Matip. Yeah, Milner headed that out. That's why he's down. Obviously got a bit buzzed. Do you think we'll do the quad? Honestly, no. I don't. Can we do it? Yes, of course we can. But there's a reason it hasn't been done. And if we were in the position where the league was in our own hands and we were a point ahead, I would say yes. But until it's back in our own hands, I don't feel as confident to say the quadruple will be done. But I'm hoping like everybody else. The Fly are Premier League refs. The Fly's having a blinder here. I mean, he's turning it round, the Fly. You know, we got off to a sticky start today, but I feel like he's finally getting on board now. Right, boys, clear this. Newcastle have certainly been better in the second half, or maybe we've been worse, I don't know. Again, they try a ball in behind. Robbo does really well. I think we're getting to the around the time now where I'd expect Klopp to start making a few changes. Newcastle played out right side to Almiron. That goes out. Goal kick, yes. Well done, linesman. Goal kick. Who'd win in a scrap, the Fly or Newland? Newland, mate. Newland just will kill him with vibes alone, you know what I mean? With those moves Newland has, that Fly will be, trapped in all kinds of trouble. Newland, I like to think Newland has kind of spiderweb capabilities as well. What do you think? Can Leeds draw against City today? I hope so. And I will be on Twitch at 5 o'clock for that game. We've got post-match shows coming up today after the game as well. First up, I'll be giving you my player ratings and asking you guys for your Anfield Agenda Man of the Match. And then we'll have a fan panel. Yeah. Did I cry when Palace made it 3-3? No, I didn't. I didn't cry that time. I cried against Barcelona. When we won, I mean. But no, I didn't cry for that one. I think like everyone, I probably just went through a full range of emotions. From anger to bargaining to everything, like pretty much. Van Dijk now, back to Alisson, back out to Van Dijk. 57 minutes on the clock at St James's Park. Still just the one in it. Henderson now, safety first, goes back to Alisson. Will Salah stay? Yeah, I like to think he will. I don't understand what the point of moving anywhere would be for Salah. I just don't know. Klopp's committed his future. He's idolised. I'm sure his contract will be plenty rewarding of his skills. So I hope so. I think so. I believe so. Yeah, basically went through the 5 stages of the grief, Jack. Absolutely. Maybe 6. Probably had a few stages of screaming abuse at Dwight Gale as well, if I'm being honest. What's the bench looking like? Fabinho, Canade, Thiago. Oh, hang on. Ball over the top looking for Jota. Darlow does well. Comes out. Ball drops to Robbo, who puts it straight back into Darlow's hands. Fabinho, Canade, Thiago, Mo, Curtis Jones, Costas, Quivine, Trent and Harvey Elliott. That's the bench for the Reds. Good pick out that again from Milner. Darlow comes out, brave keeping, collides with Jota, but gets back up, and then Robbo, I don't know what Robbo was doing, quite frankly. It was neither a shot nor a cross, really, there from Robbo. Yeah, Klopp wasn't happy with Robbo either. You could see that from the sideline. Oh, it's Dubravka, excuse me. Not Darlow, my apologies. Dubravka, excuse me. I forgot which one of their shit keepers it was. Newcastle about to make a change. Interesting there. Somebody said Fabio Carvalho or Harvey Elliott, and some people are saying Carvalho all day long. I don't know about that. You're talking about 2 excellent quality young players there, and I think we're underestimating quite how good Harvey Elliott is. I think a lot of people still don't give the man his credit. And again, they're both Liverpool players, are going to be Liverpool players, so we don't need to worry about one or the other. We've got them both. I don't understand this constant wanting of who or. So Lascelles is coming on to replace Shar, who can't continue. So Jamal Lascelles coming on for Newcastle, the captain. Did you see Gobich's reaction to the Klopp contract extension? I didn't. No. I thought I was more concerned about Liverpool fans' reactions to the Klopp contract renewal. I was more preferring the happy side from us. I seen the thumbnail of it, but I haven't watched the video. I'm sure it was dejected, though. I'm sure he was absolutely heartbroken, rightly so, because he knows that we're going to be around for a while. I mean, them sunglasses that she has on there are all kind of shite, let's be honest. I mean, Jesus, love. Amanda Staveley, them sunglasses need to go in the bin, my dear. Fuck me, they're awful. Yeah, I will be doing a Leeds watch along later over on Twitch, mate. On Twitch at 5 o'clock. Keita hooks the ball back forward. Still no sign of a change from Kloppo as we've just gone past the hour mark. Game still finely balanced. Jack said, Mark's gone off on Anfield agenda now on the stream. I couldn't give a shit what he does, to be fair. He's his own man. He can do what he likes. It's his own business. He can do what he wants. It's his show. He can say whatever he wants. Gomez. Oh, should have been two. Ball inside. Sadia comes on the end of it. Side foots it. And it just goes past the post. Oh, unlucky. Should have buried that. Should have buried it. Hendo. Back to Ali. And by the way, just for context, I suppose, can everybody stop trying to bait the two of us into saying something about the other? It's so childish, like. He has his opinions, I've got my opinions. Obviously, my opinions are going to be Liverpool-centric, his will be United-centric. And we run our own channels in our own way. So I don't really, with all due respect, I don't care what he has to say about Liverpool. And I'm sure he doesn't care what I have to say about United. It's all good. I don't do this fucking beef stuff. Can people drop it? Like, it's childish. I don't like people trying to cause divide. I will always have nothing but the height of respect for Goldbridge. You know that. I've said it time and time again. He's been very good to us. Sorry, I was distracted there by a foul. Yeah, he's been very good to us. He's sound and it's all good. Favourite movie? Oh, God. I don't know if I have one. I don't know if I've one. I mean, like... I think it depends what mood I'm in. You know, favourite happy, favourite gangster, favourite whatever. Anyway, free kick to Newcastle here. 64 minutes on the clock. We're holding a defensive line again about 15 yards ahead of the 18-yard box. Ball's in. Clear it, Joe. Clear it, Joe. Well done, Ali. The flag was up anyway, thankfully. Right, well then, someone said Mark didn't say anything. I didn't think he did. I'm just getting sick of this. I'm going to just remove your man from the chat. Let me just find him. Your man trying to cause issues. Jack Jordan, you're gone. There you go. Boom. Mods, can you just remove anything like that in the future? I don't like people trying to cause divide. Especially with somebody I have nothing but respect for. So yeah, if anything comes up trying to say Goldberg said this, just remove it from the chat for me, will you? If Mark has something to say to me, he always just messages me with it, and vice versa, so we don't need to play it out. Nothing but respect to my end, and that won't change. Ball across, Newcastle put it out, Liverpool throw it. Right, 25 to go. I won't lie to you, folks, I am starting to get a little bit nervous now. With just the one goal in it, my hands are starting to get a little bit clammy. Why would you start the fight between two legends? Exactly. What you should be doing is trying to get us to do more stuff together. Because we're fucking box office together. That's what you should be doing. If you are clever. Because let's be honest, we're the two best that do it. And I enjoyed the stuff on That's Football when we did it together. I love bantering with somebody like that can take it and give it back. That's what she said. Well, here we go. Break glass time. Mohamed Salah and Fabinho Tavares. I don't know why the fuck I'm going full scanger there for Tavares. Fabinho and Mohamed Salah about to come on the pitch. Just when Newcastle think they've got the grips with us. Boom. Salah time. Whoa. Oh, stop. Oh, Salah time. Let's be honest, we all do a little dance when we see Mo warming up, don't we? Right, Jimmy Milner wins it in midfield. Man on, Jimmy. Out left-hand side to Robbo. Keita, that's a lovely cushion ball, Naby, into Joe Gomez's path. Ball gets put behind and it'll be a corner. Again, decent play by the lads. We've been quite professional and managed this game rather well. Here he comes. Our Egyptian king and our Brazilian octopus. Someone said, wait, what happened with Golbits? Nothing. Just people in the chat trying to bait me into saying stuff about him and vice versa. Nothing happened. Absolutely nothing at all. Right. Corner kick. Ball in. Oh, so close. Van Dijk heads it down. Mane goes in. Dubravka comes out. Mane goes for it. He's getting a yellow for that. Fuck me, Andre Mariner. But what do you expect the lad to do, mate? Ball bounces in front of the keeper. It's 2 yards out. He's not... Alright, look, I'm going to give the ref the benefit of the doubt there. Mane's studs did come down on Dubravka's leg. But sure, he's got to go for it. He has to go for it. Anyway, Sadio is booked. And I think is going to be replaced, yes. Sadio Mane is about to be replaced by Mo. And Henderson is being replaced by Fabinho. So, just to confirm, Sadio Mane coming off to be replaced by Mohamed Salah and Jordan Henderson coming off to be replaced by Fabinho. So, you would expect Milner to take the armband now. Do I live in a nice house? Not really. I live in a council house, mate. Normal 3-bed, semi-detached. Nothing too spectacular about it. Hoping to save up for an office in the back garden for the future, so I can have a bit of actual space to do some stuff in, rather than my living room. Throw in left hand side, nodded on. Fabinho. Gomez to Salah. Out left side to Diaz, who gives chase. Diaz now. Cuts inside. Strike, deflection. Oh, I thought that was going to go onto Mo's foot, but it took a deflection off the Newcastle defender and Dubravka claims it. That's a foul, ref. Alright, play it on then. Fabinho. Salah. Naby. So Diaz has gone out left. It's Jota through the centre. Salah in his familiar right hand side. Family are good, my man. Thank you. TL, JJ, Finbar. My family are good, yeah. All good, thank you. Hope yours are as well, my man. Right. What's your job? I'm a male stripper. A high-end male stripper. That's when I'm not doing fitness modelling, of course. Lycra, mainly. Robbo. Ball in, looking for Salah. Heads it over the bar. Do you think Ronaldo will join PSG? Honestly, I haven't got a clue. I think Pogba probably will. But I don't know. How much do you charge? Oh, no, I don't charge. No, I do it for free just to cheer up the ladies of the world. You know, the pandemic put a lot of women in a difficult position, difficult place. Some of them not very happy with life. And if I can, come around and give them a little bit of something to inspire or aspire to and cheer them up, I consider it a public service, really. Of course, it's Liverpool again. Lewis, do you know how football works, mate? Do you need me to explain to you how football works? Or do you just want to continue? Do you want to continue with your stupidity, mate? Or, would you like a bit of a masterclass from me in how football works? Well, you're going to get one anyway, because I'm fucking awesome, let's be honest. Salah, unlucky, tries to pick out the corner. You can't blame VAR, mate, when there was no foul. Say it softly, mate, so, the other trolls don't hear it, but it's not a foul. Nothing to do with VAR. But don't worry, Lewis. Someday you'll see boobs, mate. Someday you will. You may have to pay for it. I'm not promising you'll get them for nothing, but someday you'll see a pair in real life. And everything else will just make sense then, Lewis. Everything. All those confused feelings you had, they'll all go away. Oh, fuck. Jota should have scored. Jota should have scored. That should have been 2-0. Volley from the right-hand side. It's parried away by Dubravka. Should have done better with it. CD said, feeling very nervous, Craig, especially thinking about last year when we were leading Newcastle 1-0. I know, but we're playing well here. We're starting to create more and more as well as the game becomes stretched. I mean, I feel like we just need to put one of these chances away and we're on the pig's back. But I get where you're coming from. Robbo, that's a penalty, ref. Fuck me. No, we're not. No, Liverpool though. Liverpool. Was he not pulled back there, ref? No. Can I see a replay of that, please, BT man? No, they're showing us the fucking Jota chance. Any chance we could see why our player was just fall to the ground there? No. Are your videos monetized? Well, yeah, but sometimes they demonetize us because the big angry bald man says some bad words. We don't even get to see a replay of that incident where I don't know if it was Robbo or Diaz, actually. I can't remember who it was, but yeah, didn't even get to see a replay of it, so there mustn't be that in it. Did I have hair when I was 23? 23. Yes, I think I did at 20. I think it was about 25 when I started shaving it off completely. I think I had hair at 23. Like, I think I had like hair that I could style at 23. I think. Diaz. Not a great ball. It's behind Naby. Shelvey now. He plays the ball into the left channel to Alan Saint-Maximin. Still Alan Saint-Maximin. He rolls it across. Bruno Guimaraes now. Again into the right channel. Now it's Shelvey. He looks to put a cross in, then turns back, puts it in with his left foot. Alisson comes and claims it. Well done. My keeper! How old am I? How old do you think I am? Now, remember, look at this skin. See what I mean? Keep that in mind. You tell me how old you think I am and I'll tell you if you're right. Right, 15 to go. God, I'm really starting to feel nervous now. I won't lie to you, good folks. And Newcastle are really pushing as well. Don't forget, if you are enjoying the stream, please do hit that subscribe button. And most importantly, please drop a like on the video. We haven't hit 1,000 likes yet. We're about 300 off. If you have a second, please do hit that like button. Early 30s. No, I'm older. 35. Nope. Older. 44. Richard, you're on the... you're pushing it there, mate. You're pushing it. 37. Nope. 39.1. Correct. Correct. Yeah, no, I'm 40 in human years. Yes. 40 in human years. 39.1, realistically. 43. Jesus Christ. I don't look 43, mate. Come on, like. Give me credit. Oh, no free kick again, ref. Apparently we just let the barge into our players. That's grand. Is Andre Mariner strained his arm or something? He can't put the whistle to his lips. Oh, Sam Maximan there. Absolutely does Fabinho. Slips the ball through. Flag stays down. Allison makes the save. And I bet the flag goes up now. Yeah, of course the flag goes up now. He was clearly off. But I know they have to leave the flag down. But I don't like it in situations where he's clearly off. Because, an injury could happen. Anyway, 13 minutes to go at St. James's Park. Still, we hope for that second goal to put a bit of breathing room. Here he comes. It's all right. He gets a little clap hug before he comes on. Thiago Alcantara. Thiago. Sorry, I'm having a moment here. Thiago Alcantara. Here he comes to replace James Milner, which means Van Dijk gets the armband. Now we've got our NFT midfield. What team does my parents support? They're dead. You probably know that though. Yeah. So they don't. My dad was sort of a Villa fan, I suppose. Ish. He wasn't really that into football. My mum couldn't give a shite about football. Yes, Milner played alright today. Owen, I would agree. Right, come on, boys. Find a second. Come on. Gomez goes up the line. Jota now cuts inside. Jota. Oh, stings the palms of Dubravka again. Better from Jota this time. Gets a strike away. Forces the keeper into a good save. Good play from Diogo Jota. Cut in onto his left foot. I mean, he hits it well. It's a good save by Dubravka. Maybe, if you're nitpicking there, could have passed it towards the far post maybe, but that is me nitpicking. Right, anyway, Thiago to take the corner, right hand side. Ball in. Van Dijk slips at the near post. Ball breaks to Gomez, who has a strike, and yeah, let's just say it wasn't great. Thank you, chat, as well. Very kind, as always. You guys are just amazing people. Oh, there he is. Anthony McParland is there. Is that, that's what's his name, the golfer alongside him, isn't it? Isn't that the golfer? Westwood, isn't it? That's alongside him there. So Maximan's either changing his footwear or just tightening up his boots, but either way he's off the pitch right now. Good tackle by Gomez. Ball goes out. It'll be a Newcastle throw in left hand side. I know this sounds crazy, but do you think Salah wins the Ballon d'Or? I don't think it's crazy. He's certainly going to be in the reckoning. Benzema will be right up there, of course, as well. He's had an unbelievable season. Lewandowski, with the amount of goals he scored, you'd reckon would be there or thereabouts. But you'd have to say be in the reckoning, in the mix, really, Salah. Oh, that's Deck, yeah. It's the other one. You're right. Yeah, you're right. When you're right, mate. Yeah, it was Deck. You're right. Deck's the Ickle one, isn't he? Yeah, my bad. they're that, they're inseparable. They're both one and the same. But yeah, no, you're right. That was definitely not Ant. That was 100% Deck. Robbo. Diaz. Back to Thiago. Matip nods it back down to Fabinho. It feels like we're really trying to press here to get this second. Jota. Ball out to Diaz, far left. He brings it under control. Forced a little bit wide. Keeps the ball well, goes back to Thiago. Thiago. Back to Fabinho. Fabinho across to Andy Robertson. 81 minutes on the clock. Robbo into Jota. Again, he tries to turn inside, does well. Ball's headed back in, headed away by Joelinton. Robbo heads it down the line looking for Diaz. And that goes behind for a Newcastle goal kick. I'm really feeling nervous now. God, these title races take it out of you. .82 minutes on the clock. Still just the one goal in it. Van Dijk across to Robertson. Again out for Diaz. He leaves him a little bit short though. Newcastle now on the attack. Ball inside. Bruno Guimaraes does well to Joelinton. Salah comes back to help out. Newcastle moving out left side. So Maximan now. Eventually we crowd him out. Yes, Salah, well done. Ball inside to Thiago. Thiago out left side to Andy Robertson. Diaz now. Fabinho's the ball, lads. Fabinho's the ball. Just moving it around now. Good, good. Keep the ball. Make the pitch big. I'm not hating it. Matip. Loves a little John forward. Ball inside the sat. Lovely little 1-2 there from Matt. And then I don't know where Matip was going with the return ball. I really don't. Allows Newcastle to bring it away. Joelinton now spreads it across right hand side. Shelvey. Guimaraes. Newcastle still in possession. Centre of the pitch. Press forces them back a little bit. That's it, boys. Keep pressing. Again, Shelvey goes long. Ball out right hand side. Almiron. Switches it across left hand side now. Target. Saint-Maximin. Right, counter attacks on. It's about decision making now. It's out to Diaz. His touch is a bit heavy. Goes around the outside. Diaz. Oh, side netting. Oh, fuck. Side netting. Close that again. Diaz goes round the outside. Oh, should have done better than that, I'll be honest. If he gets his head up, maybe the pathway is blocked, but his shot, he should have done better with the final. Oh, come on, boys. Come on. 6 to go. Newcastle about to make another change. Kraft to be replaced by Jacob Murphy. Five to go, plus stoppage time. Again, just the single goal in it. That's a free kick. Thiago's clattered into. Free kick. Deep inside our own half. Can somebody remove any of the dickheads with the Liverpool stuff? I mean, Christ almighty. Right, boys. Come on. Matip. Oh, Jesus Chips it straight at a play, looking for Mohamed Salah. Another Newcastle throw in left hand side. Oh, come on, boys. Press. Ball inside. Oh, well done. Phew. Bruno Guimaraes with a strike from the edge of the box that Alisson gets down and saves. But, my nerves don't need this in the 86th minute. Again, though, Alisson had it covered all the way. Gets his body right behind it. Well done, Ali. Salah. Tries to go around the outside. Well blocked. Oh, then he gives the ball straight to Joelinton, but... Fucking hell, lads. Come on. Pick out teammates at least. Here we go. Gomez now in possession. Lovely ball out left side to Diaz. Well done, Joe. Oh, bounces up and hits off his hand. Fuck's sake. So free kick Newcastle. Oh, lads, come on. 87 on the clock. See it out, Joe. See it out. Well done. Throw in Liverpool deep inside our own half. Are Liverpool playing well or bad? We're playing okay. We're just not being clinical enough, Kieran. Shelvey hooks it forward, but breaks to Robbo. Oh, again, why did you just run past the ball, boys? Turn around. Dubravka launches it out left side. Naby somehow manages to let that come out of the air and hit his hand, so it'll be a free kick to Newcastle just inside their half, left hand side. And they're taking it from inside their own half though, but again, we've got a very, 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 very high defensive line, about 35 yards away from our goal. Free kick's pretty much on the halfway line, left hand side. Don't forget, we'll be asking you for your man of the match, and we'll be doing player ratings straight after the game. Links pinned to the top of the live chat. Yes, Gomez away. Well done, lad. Ball breaks out right hand side for Newcastle. Throw. Clock ticks towards 89 minutes. Well done, Diaz. Ball over right hand side now. Salah's in a foot race. Look at that. You can't live with him. Salah. Oh, he makes a mess of it. Oh, fucking hell, lads. How many chances do you want to kill the game? Salah's turn to miss one this time. Alisson. Offside. Referee brings it back for a free kick to Liverpool. The pace there from Salah was tremendous, but the touch, particularly the second one, was shocking. Took it straight towards the keeper. You could see he was trying to open up his body, but go around him. Go around him, mate, or just lift it over him. All eyes be on the fourth official now. See what the clock will show for stoppage time, or what the board will show, I should say. Naby wins the header. 4 minutes. 4 minutes added on. Yes, well done, Thiago. Well won upfield. Oh, fuck's sake. Ball behind Diaz. Sometimes Diaz attacks too quickly for his own good. Sometimes he just goes too full on, doesn't have a little look over his shoulder, but either way, it's with Dubravka. Spread out left hand side to target. Come on, boys. Newcastle move it across right side. Again, they try and drop it in behind into the right channel, but the offside flag is up. That'll do. Free kick. Linesman signals it was Miguel Almiron who was offside. We've had one of the four. I mean, it was a good bit offside as well. There was two of them offside in actual fact, but Almiron was the one who played the ball. James Milner has been voted the BT Sport Man of the Match. Alisson launches the free kick long upfield. Header's won by Newcastle, but Thiago brings the ball down. Protects it well. Fabinho, he's cleaned out of it. That's a free kick. Stay on the ground. What? Yes, referee. Damn fucking right. I thought he wasn't giving it for a sec. I mean, he went through the back of Fabinho. I don't know what the delay was for. It was a fairly straightforward free kick. Right, we've had 2 minutes of the 4 now. Robbo taking his time over the free kick. Eventually switches it right across from left to right to Joe Gomez. I mean, that was a free kick. I don't know how he hasn't given a free kick. On what planet is him getting pushed over not a free kick? Fucking hell. He knocks the ball, Gomez, goes to run and is nudged into, goes down and the ref gives nothing. Absolute dickhead. Guimaraes gets away from Thiago, rolls it into the left channel. Robbo. Yes, Robbo. Good challenge. Robbo comes away with it now. Go on, Robbo. Look at him go. And then he kicks it straight off Jota, but Jota manages to control it. Jota. He's tripped. That'll be a free kick. We'll take that. I don't know what the fuck Dubravka's out giving a Billy Big bollocks for. Literally clipped the man's ankle when he was running towards goal, you clown. Should be a yellow card every day of the week as well. I mean, there's the clip. Clear as day from Joelinton. It wasn't intentional, I don't think, but... Again, don't forget, folks, match reaction coming up straight afterwards. Links at the top of the live chat. I'll be doing my player ratings, asking you if you're Anfield agenda man of the match, and then we'll be doing a fan panel show straight after that. We are in the final minute of stoppage time here. It's a free kick to Liverpool deep inside the Newcastle half. What do you do here? I mean, I'd probably fucking turn around and knock this all the way back to Alisson, I won't lie. I mean, I don't... Is there, why? I don't know here, lads. I don't know. Goal to the corner. Fabinho just boots it over the crossbar. And we go to reset. We've had the 4 minutes now. All eyes on the ref. It's all over. It's all over. The Reds have beaten Newcastle by 1-0. Another clean sheet. Another vital win in the Premier League. And now it is over to Manchester City as they travel to Ellen Road to take on Leeds at 5:30. I will be live on Twitch for that match if you guys want to cross and join me for it. I'm going to go and get ready for a match reaction. The link is at the top of the live chat there right now if you guys want to click on it. Thank you so much to our sponsors again, Surfshark. Don't forget you can get yourself 83% off and 3 months additional free with our link in the description below. Surfshark is the world's leading provider of VPNs in my opinion. They've got the most secure protocols, uncrackable encryption, and again 83% off with that link in the description. See you guys in 2 minutes. Connor's spamming the link in there now. Match reaction, player ratings coming right up. Take care.